get just about everything to the public.
A marijuana bust by DPS valued at nearly $1 million. Troopers found 129 bales containing 2,600 pounds of marijuana in a van on I-19 near the border this week. DPS pulled over the van. The driver ran away into the woods near Nogales. He was not caught. And take a look at this. 20 men trying to smuggle marijuana busted. Border Patrol agents in Yuma caught them carrying over 300 pounds of pot through the Arizona desert west of Gila Bend. Agents say the men were from Honduras, Mexico, and Nicaragua. They were wearing camouflage headed toward Interstate 8, a common corridor for smuggling. 7 people were hurt in a multi-vehicle crash in Phoenix this morning, 2 of them DPS troopers.
That tops our look around the nation. Investigators say the 2 troopers were going through an intersection when another SUV T-boned them. Everyone in the SUV, 2 adults and 3 children, were sent to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. A dump truck also was involved in the crash, but the driver was not injured. The injured troopers will be released from the hospital today.
Tiger Woods pleaded guilty to reckless driving after he was arrested in May on suspicion of driving under the influence. Florida police found him asleep behind the wheel of his car while it was still running. Officers say he had slow and slurred speech and did not know where he was. As part of his plea deal, Woods will undergo a 12-month probation program and pay a $250 fine.
The brother of the Las Vegas shooter pleaded not guilty to child porn charges this morning. Bruce Paddock was arrested Wednesday in Los Angeles. He is charged with possession of more than 600 images of child porn and 19 counts of sexual exploitation of a child. A bail review hearing is set for next Friday.
Uber is in hot water. 3 Latina engineers are suing the company, claiming it is violating the Equal Pay Act. They say the company pays women and people of color less than their whiter and Asian male counterparts. 2 of the women left Uber this summer. The women say the company ranks employees from worst to best, and females and employees of color, they say, receive lower rankings despite equal or better performance.
Dust off your resumes. The U.S. Forest Service is accepting applications for temporary spring and summer jobs next year. Positions include engineering, visitor services, recreation management, business management, and more. Applications will be accepted November 1st through the 9th. And for more information, kgun9.com.
CVS is in talks to buy the insurance company Aetna. The Wall Street Journal reports the deal could cost CVS $66 billion. Aetna shares rose 12% after the news broke, but shares of CVS dropped 3%.
Now that Halloween is around the corner, temps are beginning to fall as the ghouls come out to play.
Now your Science Chief Meteorologist Erin Christensen joins us live from her haunted home. What a costume, Erin!
Erin is taking the evening off, and I am Chief Meteorologist Medusa. I will be your weather reptile for the evening. And yes, we are going to give you a look inside my house of hex. We're starting off in the front yard where some of my friends have been dying to get in. I hope you're enjoying Halloween as much as I am, because tonight we're going to pile on the fun for you this evening. Let's give you a look at the forecast. We are coming up on the last weekend before Halloween. That last chance to pick the perfect pumpkin or run through the corn maze. If you are headed to Apple Annie's in Wilcox, 76 and sunny tomorrow. Buckaloo Farm, that's near 3 Points, 86 and sunny tomorrow. At the Marana Pumpkin Patch, sunny and 87. Now, there are a few of you I've heard from who have some grave concerns about the forecast for Halloween. I'll have a look at your trick-or-treating forecast coming up.
Okay, Medusa, thank you very much. You could tell Erin takes Halloween very seriously.
Love that hair. Coming up, a ceremony from tonight's Tucson Roadrunners game. What the team plans to do to honor former captain Craig Cunningham. Erica has a live report from the Tucson Arena next.
And later, how you can celebrate Halloween across southern Arizona this weekend. You're watching KGUN 9 on your side. It was a very scary moment for Tucson Roadrunners fans this time last year. Captain Craig Cunningham collapsed just before puck drop.
Cunningham was no longer able to play, but remained a part of the organization, becoming a pro scout for the Roadrunners' NHL affiliate, the Phoenix Coyotes.
Tonight, Cunningham will have the ultimate honor for any athlete. His jersey will be retired.
9 on your side's Erica Weston joins us live now from the Tucson Arena.
Thank you, Guy. That's right. Tucson started the season this year with a 3-1-1 record, a strong start to the year, much like the Roadrunners started last season. But whatever happens on the ice tonight will likely be overshadowed by what happens tonight pregame. It's not your typical pregame ceremony. The Roadrunners' first captain will see his jersey retired in the rafters tonight at the Tucson Arena, almost a year to the day when Cunningham collapsed on the ice before puck drop. Yesterday, when I spoke with Cunny, he said he dreamed about a jersey retirement one day, but not one quite like this.
I got an award, the same night as Mario Lemieux. I said, wow, I mean, I never thought I would ever, without these circumstances, I would have never gotten an award, the same night as Mario Lemieux. And obviously, you dream about playing and being so good that your jersey gets retired. And obviously, my number is going up in my name, but there's a ton of people that are going to be here that made it happen.
It will be a packed house. Craig's mother will also be in attendance tonight. She was at the game the night he collapsed and stayed with him for months after while he recovered. Now, Roadrunners officials told me yesterday they are expecting close to a sellout tonight at the Tucson Arena. We'll have more from the Tucson Arena tonight at 6, and of course a full recap of Craig Cunningham tonight at 10 o'clock on KEG on 9. But I'm so worked up. I want to go hitch a ride with the Zamboni machine. So I'll send it back to you guys.
It is an exciting night. Erica, thank you, and a beautiful night ahead. What can we expect for Halloween events this weekend?
Well, coming up, I will have a look at your Halloween forecast. And it's this time of year I like to revel with some of my reptile friends. So I'll introduce you to them. I'll take you into my den. That's coming up in your full forecast.
It's Halloween weekend. Tucson is getting ready.
Let's take a look at some of the haunts across town, shall we? In this week's What's Up Tucson, head to the Buckaloo Farm on Ajo for the pumpkin patch and haunted corn maze. The maze goes all weekend long from 5 in the evening to midnight. Make sure to bring a flashlight. The pumpkin festival is tomorrow and Sunday, 10 in the morning to 5 p.m.
And Post Farms in Marana will host some family fun all weekend long. Activities include a pumpkin patch, corn maze, petting zoo, and jumping pillows. The Marana Pumpkin Patch goes all weekend long from 9 in the morning until 7 p.m. Tickets are $12.
Take a scary tour of Colossal Cave in the dark this weekend for its annual Halloween Howl. You will only have a glow stick in your hand and there is no tour guide. Tours are tonight and tomorrow from 6 to 9 at night. Tickets are $9 for adults, $6 for the kids.
The International Wildlife Museum will host Halloween in the Wild tomorrow night. It's from 5 to 7 p.m. There will be Halloween arts, crafts, live animal encounters, pumpkin archery, and a costume contest. Tickets are $9 for adults, $4 for kids.
And if you'd like to do something else this weekend, it is homecoming at the U of A. The Wildcats host 15th ranked Washington State tomorrow. The homecoming parade starts at 2 tomorrow at the U of A Mall. Kickoff for the football game is at 6:30. You can catch it on the Pac-12 network. And for more information on this weekend's events, head to KGUN9.com.
And we know one person at KGUN who is really excited about Halloween.
Yeah.
Our chief meteorologist, Erin Christensen, Medusa. She joins us now from her haunted house. I gotta say, we love the costume.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, welcome to my den, or I should say my cave. You've heard of a man cave before. This is my woman cave, and how fitting for Medusa with all of my reptile friends to revel with hanging on. Want you to come a little closer so I can introduce you to some of my friends. Come on a little bit closer now. Now look into my eyes as your remote control turns to stone and you are stuck on KGUN 9 for the rest of your life. Don't change the channel. You will be here with us all night long, 5, 6, 9 o'clock on the CW and at 10 o'clock. Now let's give you a look at your forecast since you're hanging out with me for a lifetime. We are going to have cooler temperatures this evening, mostly clear skies for us, and pretty cloud-free with 57 degrees for a low in Tucson. Overnight, here's how we'll get to that 57, 62 at 11 o'clock, down to 60 by midnight, upper 50s by 1 a.m., 57 at 2, 57 by 3, and at 4 o'clock, but staying bone dry all night. Come tomorrow, 86 by the afternoon, mostly sunny skies, wind from the about 5 to 15 miles per hour. If you're putting those finishing touches on the Halloween costume as you're out and about in southern Arizona tomorrow, Douglas at 78, Bisbee at 73, Wilcox and Bowie 76 for you, Nogales at 84, Sierra Vista 78, Marana at 87, Green Valley at 85, Ajo 91, Safford in the upper 70s to almost 80 degrees, Tucson at 86, Corona Day Tucson 85, but Summer Haven, their high temp close to our low, 58 degrees. And a look at the weather for the last weekend before Halloween, 86 Saturday, 89 on Sunday, but don't panic, we're not seeing the 90s making a comeback. We'll cool off after that. In fact, for Halloween, a high of just 81, and during the trick-or-treating hours, 6 o'clock, 76 degrees, 73 by 7, at 8, down to 70, and then 66 come 9 o'clock, and partly cloudy skies, so the little ones may want a sweatshirt or a jacket if you think that 66 degrees is going to be too chilly for them at 9. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast now. Mostly clear skies with the exception of Halloween. Partly cloudy there, but look what happens to our temperatures. After Tuesday's 81, we drop to 79 as we flip the calendar over to November. 81 Thursday and Friday. Overnight lows in the mid-50s. Now, stay tuned. Coming up at 6 o'clock, we will take you inside my house of hex. Yeah, we're not even in the front door just yet. And I have to say, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think it's certainly a 10. We're going to have that in just a bit. That's on KGUN 9 on your side at 5.
One of the busiest weekends of the year. Why a major part of the University of Arizona is depending on it.
Plus, the vigil for a University of Arizona student killed in Greece. A live report coming up tonight at 6.
In HD, you're watching KGUN 9 on your side.
Happening right now, the Emerge Center Against Domestic Abuse is holding an event for